Morning everyone, and buen camino as they say. We just about ready for day 2. Today we're going to go to BETANZOS, and I think that's about 20.2 kilometres or about 12 miles, so we've got a bit more ground to cover today, so this is why we're up quite early. It's also very, very wet. It's we're in full waterproofs already because it's already pouring, so it's still dark as well, so I think we're going to have a bit of a wet one today. Yeah, I did get some sleep last night, apart from being on the top bunk and the bed rocking like every few seconds and a few snorers. So not as good a night's sleep as the first night, but I did sleep, so that's a bonus. It's quite basic, but like we say, for €6.10, what can you expect? It's a bed, isn't it? It is just bunk beds in a big room, separate room for your boobs, and then a male and female shower and toilet in one room. So it does mean that there's a bit of a queue in the mornings and evenings, but it is what it is, and we are refreshed. We've spent a comfortable, dry night. So we shall set off now on our very wet day 3 and speak to you later. How are you feeling, Rachel?
Surprisingly quite well.
Good, good, that's good. We shall no doubt break for coffee shortly because we're uncaffeinated and unbreakfastated, so we shall see you later. A bit wet. Well, we've been walking quite a while now. It's still raining and still fully waterproofed up. We're just trying to get somewhere we can have a coffee or something, and it is what it is. Camino life, isn't it? We just embrace it, whatever. We've been walking through lots of forests, which was interesting because it's still quite dark. It is now getting light, and we're still climbing upwards through forest, so check in later. Oh phew, we've been going for about 2 hours now. We've just been going and going because it's only just really got light. We've been walking through lots of forests and lots of elevation. We've both done really, really well. No coffee, no breakfast. So yeah, it's definitely kicking our butts a bit today so far. But it's still nice. We're still walking through lots of eucalyptus, and I'm sure we will find somewhere to rest and refresh very soon. So see you later on day 3. Look at that, everyone. That is a sign. Coffee and tea ahead. I just hope it's in date and operational. We're approaching civilization, and we hope coffee. You'll be lucky. You'll be lucky. This is a Camino Cafe. There's a route of the Camino on the side, look. And it is open. Yes, result. Tiny coffees coming right up. All is good. Got a tortillas, tiny coffees, juice to naranja, and all is good in our lives. Happy, Rachel?
Yeah, absolutely. Chocolates, thank you. I'm in a good place.
Well, the rain seems to have mercifully eased for the moment, which is good. This has been a really nice stop. We've had a lovely breakfast. We've had a good rest. This is a really nice place and very, very welcome. A lot of pilgrims have stopped here. It's really geared up for pilgrims. There's souvenirs inside. There's even a medicine cabinet in the toilet, which pilgrims can use. Yes, it's a good call to stop here. They say the rain's eased off. It had done, it started again now. We've got, apparently the bridge is out ahead, so we might have to take a detour around that. But we'll get through, I'm sure we'll get through. We're not quite halfway yet. We've made quite good progress, so I think we deserved a good stop. So I shall keep you updated on our progress. Pilgrim's progress. We found a detour around the bridge that was closed. We've come at quite a busy road. Now we're walking it down into quiet roads into Mino. So feeling good after that stop. The rain's not too bad at the minute. Still got the waterproofs on. We're getting there, we're doing this. We're not quite halfway yet, I don't think, but we're making good progress. We are where we need to be. We have made it to Mino, which is, I believe, halfway along our stage for today to BETANZOS. It has been quite tough and there's been a lot of elevation, quite a few muddy paths, quite a few large puddles to wade through, so pretty wet through. We did have a lovely stop at that cafe and this looks a nice place. We are slightly off the Camino route at the minute because we had a detour because of the bridge being out, but it does come through here, so we will definitely pick up our Camino markers back again. So yeah, we're feeling good. Still feeling good, still carrying on. We've just had a long leisurely break over another tiny coffee in a cafe. It's still raining. There were lots of news reports going off on the telescreen behind us about hurricanes. I think there's a hurricane coming in, Hurricane Kirk. This was explaining the weather. Big red swirl around the whole of northern Spain. But we embrace it. This is good, we've got this. Bring it on. Bring it, we are ready. Look at this interesting looking walkway. It's got a glass floor. See right down, there's a massive drop. But it has provided us with a view. Bit of a misty view, but a view nonetheless.
Our intrepid adventurer continues over the bridge.
The beach. We're on the beach. Don't think we'll be going in the sea today though. Mind you, it was wet as I had been. One of today's big climbs. Just taking it nice and steady. I don't quite know what this means when people place stones on top of the way markers, but some of them got names on, so I imagine it's like a prayer, or they think about something meaningful or someone they've lost. We'll find out. If I do find out, I'll let you know. Just taking a couple of minutes to have a breather because this is another very steep uphill section and we've got a steep climb ahead of us, which I'll show you in just a second. So we've not got that far to go now till we get to BETANZOS, probably about 4k. It's still raining but not as hard. But this section, it's not been an easy day because there's been a lot of climbing. It's been good, it's still been good, it's all good, but yeah, it's been a bit tougher than the last 2 days because the longer length and the amount of elevation. But we'll get there. We'll get to BETANZOS.
I've got nothing. Sorry. I've got no words. I'm just tired.
What is this? This might need some investigation. I don't know what it is. Little picnic area.
Look at the size of them, Steph.
Wow. Some massive chestnuts there. I think it's a little seasonal cafe. Obviously not open at the moment. But yeah, a little cafe and a seating area. Looks like we're just starting our descent into BETANZOS, which you can see ahead. There's a lovely view over the mountains, but it's still a bit cloudy, so I can't see an awful lot, but it might clear, we might get a view in a bit. There's one of the many water fountains to be had along the way. And this is a pretty impressive fountain too. A lot of rain. Just descending steeply now into BETANZOS. Nearly at the end of day 3. I just headed into the albergue to get checked in there. It's been good. It's been good today. It's been a lot of elevation, a lot of rain, but also a lot of other pilgrims and some lovely interactions with them, which I think is what the spirit of Camino is all about. It's all about sharing it with the others on the way as well. Seen quite a bit of countryside in the mist. Lots of eucalyptus trees. How have you enjoyed it, Rachel?
What was the question?
How have you enjoyed today?
Yeah, it's buzzing. Yeah, scorchio.
Yeah, squelchio as well.
Scorchio. Got about a kilometre left until we get to our albergue.
Yeah, then we're going to put our feet up for a bit.
Have a kip.
Yeah, have a kip. Have a rest. Look at this, we've got an impressive town square going on. This looks a lovely town actually. I think there's a lot going off here. It's quite a large town, so there might be plenty to see later. So I don't think we're too far from the albergue now. So we're going to have a rest, maybe a drink if there's a hob. If not, then we won't have a drink. We'll have to wait till later. But very splendid here, very impressed. My first impressions of BETANZOS, very impressive. I've checked into the albergue and I must say it's the best one we've stayed in so far. It's really roomy. We've got our own little corner here with nobody going to be walking by. I've just had a shower, nice hot shower with separate cubicles. The only problem was the light did go out when I was getting dressed, but we can deal with that. And so we've got bunk beds there. We've got all our wet gear drying all around. I found a drying room with a clothes horse in it, so I've put some stuff up to dry. So it's comfy and it's really clean, and I'm really happy to be here. How are you feeling, Rachel? Are you happy?
Very happy. It's been a very good day. We've done a brilliant mileage of about, I say mileage, kilometrage. That's not even a word, is it? 21.5 kilometres. we've got here at what, 3:30? So we've done really well for time.
We have. We've been super speedy Gonzales today.
Yes, we get more time to rest and maybe do some exploring a bit later.
Yep, sounds like a plan. Well, we've been out, we've found somewhere for something to eat, but we've had a bit of a problem because I think what it is the Spanish tend to go out to eat very late at night, like not till about 9, which is not any good for us because the albergue closes its doors at 10. It's lights out at 10.
Nobody's eating food in these places.
We did find a bar. We were able to get something. Rachel had a burger and chips, and I had a frittata and chips, which was actually pretty tasty. Now we're looking for some kind of a supermarket. There's a car coming, hang on a second. Now we're looking for some kind of a supermarket, somewhere that sells food, so we can get some bits for tomorrow, because when we set off, we've got a long stage, quite a few miles before we actually get to anywhere. So we will need to have something. But it's proven quite difficult to find a supermarket. Proving quite difficult to find proper food, and proving quite difficult to find a supermarket. We've been told there's a tobacconist down here that sells some bits, so we're going to give it a go. We're approaching the old gate in the old city walls, which I believe are mostly still standing in BETANZOS. We found a supermarket eventually and purchased some snacks for breakfast and lunch tomorrow. Then we headed back to the albergue to chill before lights out.